Good morning, friends. Have you set any goals for your home this spring? I have set a few. One of them is that I want to do a better job of keeping our porch clean. That means sweeping at least a couple times a week. We have a really sandy soil here and dirt can easily accumulate and get everywhere. Another goal is that I want to keep my porch plants alive and thriving throughout the spring and summer season. I have not always been the best at taking care of plants, especially ferns, but we are going on about 3 weeks now, and I am so proud of how good and full they still look. The next goal goes right along with this, and that is to plant even more things. Today, I want to focus on sprucing up our little cottage chicken coop by starting to landscape around it, plant flowers in the window box, and maybe even add a couple new spring decor pieces to it as well. The first thing you should know is that I built this chicken coop over a year ago and did it with my own 2 hands. I even shingled the roof. Armed with a Pinterest board and power tools, I managed to tackle this big project when my husband was out of town for a week. Although it isn't my first build, it is certainly my largest. Currently, we only have 3 hens, but we definitely want more, so needless to say, I will be planning an addition in the very near future. So when it comes to gardening, I am the furthest thing from an expert. However, at our last home, we mixed in compost material with our soil and had wonderful results with our knockout roses and Texas lilac bushes, so I decided to give that a try again here. I had originally wanted to plant hydrangeas here, but I was having a really hard time finding any. So I took it as a sign that maybe I should try something else and go in a different direction. I ended up deciding on these gardenias. They are a beautiful southern staple, and I figured the fragrance from them might just offset any of the not so pretty chicken smells. I have been watching a lot of gardening content on YouTube, and one of the products that I kept hearing about was Hollytone and Biotone fertilizer. So I did a little research and found out that the Hollytone benefits gardenias greatly. It didn't mention it specifically on the bag, but after doing a little bit of digging, I definitely found that it was a product that would really help them out. So I'm hoping that this will give them the little boost that they need to succeed and thrive. So let's chat about this window box for just a minute. First, I need to rebuild it. When I built the chicken coop, I was at the end of the project and really wanted to add a window box with the scraps that I had left. That meant that the dimensions were going to be a little bit narrow. I forgot this little fact until I was trying to plant in it, but we'll get back to that in a minute. I'm cutting a coconut fiber liner down to fit inside of the box, since the bottom of the box has some pretty big gaps that soil would fall right through. It also takes up precious real estate in the box, which makes the space left for planting even more minimal. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I'm sure I will be filming many more videos out here in the coming months as I hope to add to the flower bed by wrapping it around the chicken run. We even have dreams of adding raised garden beds out here eventually. If you enjoyed this week's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what kind of goals you set for your home this spring. So until next week, bye now.